It seems the dastards who set Ramire village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end. I'm sorry. Please, ignore my troubled ramblings. Was something the matter? Something to do with the White Heron Cup? Professor, I beg of you, please do not choose me as our house representative. I am utterly serious. What? Curse you, Professor! I will of course accept, but know that you have damned us all. I am in the thick of battle, so battle I must. Will you help me prepare, Professor? How was that? I perhaps did not offend as much as usual, but I do not like our chances.
Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play? Very well. Begin! That's all, folks! The Blue Lion House!
I won? There must be some mistake.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Another start, another chance to grow. It was solely thanks to your patient instruction that we won, Professor. In all honesty, I'm still in a state of shock.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace. Incidentally, I have heard there will be a dance competition prior to the ball. Have you chosen a representative yet? I will take part, if you insist. Will you teach me to dance? Was that satisfactory?
Time! That's all, folks! The Blue Lion House!
Is this a joke?
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
More than anything else, I am pleased not to bring dishonor to His Highness, or to you, Professor.
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me. But speaking of the ball, isn't there something happening just before it? The White Heron something? It sounds like every class needs a representative. Have you picked ours yet? Are you sure you want me to do this? I guess I'll just have to do the best I can, then. I've been practicing as best I can, Professor. But do you think you could give me a little help? Was that all right? I'm completely self-taught, so I really have no idea.
That's all, folks! The Golden Deer House!
Yes, it was the logical choice. My dancing was superior.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
I definitely wasn't cut out for this. I'm so sorry to let you down, Professor.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts. The ball is almost here, and the White Heron Cup dance contest. So, Professor, who will be representing our class? Me? Sure. Why not? I'll get out there, show off my moves, and drive the ladies wild. Oh, Professor. I'm glad you're here. I need help figuring out this whole dancing thing. Mind helping me? One and two and three and four. Got it. I'm pretty good at this.
That's all, folks! The Blue Lion House!
I knew I had it in me.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Check me out. All I needed was the attention of a few girls, and boom. It's like I've been dancing my whole life.
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out. While we're on the subject of the ball, what's this I hear about a dance competition? Physical activity isn't my forte, but dancing can be fun. If there's no one else you'd rather select, I'm happy to represent our class. Thanks for having faith in me, Professor. I'll try my best to win. Oh, Professor, do you mind watching my dance routine? I would appreciate your honest opinion. How was that? I hope it's good enough to win.
Time! That's all, folks! The Blue Lion House!
Oh, really? How lovely!
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
stars! I actually won! I'm so glad you had faith in me, Professor. So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month. After all, we have the ball to look forward to, and the White Heron Cup before that. Oh, speaking of, have you chosen our house representative yet? If not, I'd like to volunteer. Really? That's fantastic! I'll try as hard as anyone's ever tried. You can count on it. Professor, would you watch me dance really quick? I've been practicing a ton. Well, what do you think? I'd say I'm pretty great, wouldn't you?
Time! That's all, folks! The Blue Lion House!
I did it! Go me!
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Professor, I did it! I won! All that practice paid off!
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out. Speaking of, I heard that there's going to be a dance competition. Have you sorted out who will represent our class, Professor? It's not me, is it? Please don't say it's me. Oh dear. Well, I'll see what I can do then, on my honor. Professor, I admit, I have 2 left feet when it comes to dancing. Do you have time to give me any pointers? How did I do? Was I awkward? I felt awkward.
Time! That's all, folks! The Blue Lion House!
Oh, sorry. I really didn't see this coming.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Can you believe we won? Maybe I'm a natural after all.
How far can I take this? We won. Are you happy now?
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody!
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
This is quite delicious.
So you say, but you do not seem to be eating. Are you feeling all right, Gilbert?
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
That looks appetizing.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
I have been told that your house won the White Heron Cup. This can only be a result of the students' talent and effort, not to mention your steadfast instruction.
The glory of progress. This is the only ball of the year, and I see why. Everyone is absurdly excited.
Your Highness, you sound so detached. We are all encouraged to enjoy the ball tomorrow.
Right you are. What a burden.
Huh. I never thought we'd see eye to eye, but I agree. I'd rather be swinging my blade than wasting my time with some girl at a ball.
Felix, Your Highness, you must be joking, right? This is our chance to dance with all of the ladies of the Academy to our heart's content. You wish to throw away the best day of the whole year for sword practice? Insanity, I tell you.
I'm pretty excited about the ball myself. It's not like we get to do things like this very often.
Too true, Ash. In fact, I'm going to do you a favor and give you a crash course in chatting up girls. By tomorrow, you'll be an expert.
Actually, I'd much prefer if someone could just teach me how to dance.
Don't worry about the dancing part. I can teach you that easy. It's time for the ball. That warrants at least a tiny bit of makeup, don't you think, Ingrid? Just a smidge.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
It's settled. Tomorrow morning we'll meet up in Ingrid's room. Ooh, I can't wait!
You know, there's no telling where life will take us after we leave here. If only we could find a way to come together again, just like this.
A fine notion, Your Highness. Perhaps 5 years from now?
5 years from now? Ah, that's when Garrigmach Monastery will be holding its Millennium Festival.
By then, we'll be addressing Your Highness as Your Majesty instead.
That's right. I suppose we all know it's coming, but by then you'll be far removed from us.
Come now, you know me better than that. My title may change, but I won't. And it won't just be me, you know. 5 years from now, you'll all have your own stuffy positions to contend with. But as I understand it, the festivities at the Millennium Festival will be of a scale far beyond anything we've yet seen. In other words, the perfect excuse for all of us to return here.
Ooh, a reunion? That sounds fun! I wouldn't miss it for the world!
I'd love for you to be there as well, Professor. After all, you're the heart of the Blue Lion House. Good. that it's settled. Of course, if something happens and I'm not able to attend, I'm leaving all of the logistics of organizing this reunion to you, Professor.
It's true. I'm sure being a king will keep you busy, but it's a bit early to be backing out of your own plans, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. You have my word. I will return as well. Count on it.
Running away? I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball. Poor professor. So you do think you're the favorite? I might have known.
Professor, what are you doing here? No, I should think not. As a child, Edelgard taught me how to dance. It was a bit awkward, honestly. I've told you before that we're siblings by marriage, haven't I? Her birth mother was my stepmother, although I didn't know that at the time. My stepmother treated me with such kindness, just as though I were her own flesh and blood. And yet she never so much as hinted that she had her own child, Edelgard. We were born and raised in different territories, without ever knowing the other even existed. Yet, against all odds, for just over a year, we became childhood friends. Indeed. Unaware of each other's stations or backgrounds, we met and became incredibly close. This was when she and Lord Arundel were living in the kingdom. They were in exile. This was a time of great turmoil within the Empire. I ran into her when visiting Lord Arundel's residence with my father. She seemed quite bored with everything. At first, I found her to be difficult and stubborn. But that facade quickly fell away, revealing her true self beneath. That's around the time when she taught me how to dance. Her instruction was, oh, let's call it strict, to put it nicely.
You're supposed to lead with your right.
Hell, the sun's going down. I really ought to be heading home.
That 1 year before she had to return to the Empire was so much fun. The time of my life in many ways. It's kind of pathetic to think about it all these years later. But can you guess what I gave her as a parting gift? Huh. Good guess, Professor. But I swear, it came from the heart. In Fargus, we've long considered blades as tools of destiny, as a way to cut a path to a better future. She was being dragged all over, unable to live the life she wanted. I thought the dagger could help her cut a path to the future she dreamed of. However, that was many years ago. I'm sure she's forgotten all about the boy I was back then. I'm afraid it's far too late for that. Things are different now. She's different. I'm different. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit out of place here. Festivities like this don't suit me. Still, I suppose I should get back in there. Goodbye, Professor.
But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance. Ah, I see. The Goddess Tower waits for you.
I can't manage one more bite. So full. So full. Oh, Professor! What do you think you're doing here? I came here to stuff my... I mean, to have some me time. You mean you saw that just now? All the food? Everything? Ugh, so embarrassing. Maybe there's a nearby rock I can crawl under. Who, me? No, of course not. I was just about to walk off all that food I just ate. Really, I came here to have some privacy. But you're here now, so I suppose that makes it a bit less private. I suppose there's that possibility, now that you mention it. Does that concern you too, Professor? I'm happy to return to the reception hall. Of course! Nothing to see here. I'm happy to keep walking off this food in that case. Huh. The stars certainly are beautiful tonight, hmm? It's peaceful, looking up at them together, don't you think? Maybe we can do it again sometime.
It seems that everyone is having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more? How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you... do as you will. Ah, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her? Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to. I hear someone singing from over there. That song. I feel that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone? No, there's more. I wrote this song Oh, but how could that be so? If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then, to bed with you.